A major baby formula maker is pulling 2 batches after infant botulism cases have emerged. We bring in CNN's Caroline Woods, my friend, to join us now from the NASDAQ market site in New York. Hello, Caroline.
Good morning, Chesley. I wish we could talk about a Bills win. I know you're an Eagles fan, but unfortunately not the case. Let's get to the details of this formula recall. The FDA and CDC have announced a nationwide recall of baby formula linked to a botulism outbreak. ByHeart Whole Nutrition powdered formula has been blamed for at least 13 botulism cases across 10 states. None so far in Georgia, though. Now, as of Sunday, no deaths have been reported, but all of the infants involved had to be hospitalized, according to the CDC. Botulism in infants can cause constipation, poor feeding, and difficulty swallowing, and if left untreated, it can worsen to total loss of muscle control and breathing difficulties. The formula lots in question were produced between April 23rd and May 6th. Full recall details are available on the FDA or CDC's websites. Chesley?
All right, Caroline, we're talking about flights being postponed or delayed, but we're also waiting for a major blast off to the Red Planet. Tell us about it.
Yes, from planes to rockets. Blue Origin's Mars mission was grounded by weather over the weekend, but it may get to launch later today. The New Glenn rocket was set to take off from Cape Canaveral Sunday before cloud cover forced a delay. It's expected to send 2 spacecrafts on a long course to Mars once it gets off the launch pad. Blue Origin rockets are designed to be partially reused to better control costs. However, in January, an attempt to land a booster during New Glenn's first orbital flight actually failed after its engines died and the rocket veered off course. A launch window for this latest mission is expected to open sometime this afternoon. Blue Origin is working with the FAA to avoid disrupting commercial air travel, which we know is already constrained by the government shutdown. So hopefully this won't cause more delays. Chesley?
No, we'll see. We'll see. All right, you got a big heads up for those who love Wendy's. They may be on the chopping block.
Yes, Wendy's is set to shutter hundreds of locations across the U.S. This is all part of its turnaround plan. The fast food chain CEO said up to 350 restaurants could close, but didn't provide any other details. He did say the sites chosen were those that consistently underperformed. This move follows a wave of around 140 closures late last year for the same reason. The chain says despite the need to reduce stores, sales of its new chicken tenders, called Tendies, news to me, has been strong. Some restaurants sold out before mass marketing efforts even began. This latest round of closures is expected to start before year's end and continue through next year. Tendies may be popular, but I'm all about the Frosty.
Ah, yes, indeed. I was going to say, I thought that was the most popular thing at Wendy's, Tendies. Wow. Okay. So tomorrow's Veterans Day. That means plenty of businesses will be closed for the holiday?
Well, some businesses. Veterans Day is, as you said, tomorrow, November 11th. And although it is a federal holiday, most restaurants, grocery stores, and retailers will be open. But post offices will be closed. Chesley, UPS and FedEx and other major shippers will be operating, though. The stock market will open, but most major banks will be closed. And fun fact, Veterans Day dates back to November 11th, 1918. The truce between U.S. allies and Germany at the end of World War I was signed on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. But Chesley, stock market's open, so I'll be working. I guess you're probably working too because the news never stops, right?
Never, ever stops, Caroline. Never, ever stops. All right, thanks a lot. Eagles play tonight, by the way, and always, as always, go Bills. Go Bills.